Hello once again and welcome to today's video. So today we will cover the subject of traveling with young kids, especially young under the 10 years old, because a lot of people do ask me what are the best destinations here in Croatia during the summer if traveling with young kids, which is understandable. Of course, a lot of people tend to travel during the summer with small children, whether that's small 1, 2, 3 years old or maybe just around 10. Luckily, Croatia has a lot of opportunities for those types of travelers, so let's get started. Number 1 are the cities of Crikvenica and Selce. Why am I mentioning that? Because there are a lot of sandy beaches that have very shallow seas, which is actually perfect for small children, and the chances of getting hurt are smaller because in Croatia you actually do have a lot of rocky beaches, which is not really suitable for small kids because these rocky beaches tend to be very sharp. So the rocks are very sharp and the kids can easily hurt themselves. So that is why the sandy beaches are the best. Also, you have a lot of children's playground very near the beach, as well as worth mentioning is aquarium in Crikvenica, which is worth visiting, especially for young kids. And if you want, you have Rijeka as a big city nearby. And you have also National Park Risnjak, which I would recommend to stay on the main touristic lanes, not to travel around the rocky mountains, because again, children can get hurt. Number 2 is Medulin. So Medulin is located in the southern part of Istria Peninsula, and you have this big beach called Bijeca, which is perfect for small kids because this beach is filled with sand and you have for about 500 meters knee-length sea. So the sea is very warm and there is no way that your kid can get hurt or drown in any kind of way. Also, you have like a dino park called Funtana very nearby if your kids are interested in dinosaurs. And also you can take a boat trips to National Park Brijuni, which I recommend. There is a lot of promenades which you can take a walk with your kids with no cars, which is important. And also you have safari on Brijuni, which is very fun, especially popular with young kids. Also, you can take a boat trip from Medulin to Crikvenica. They also have like this domestic animals farm, but regarding the beaches in Crikvenica, I would not recommend to go there with young kids due to the fact that Crikvenica has very rocky beaches, and those beaches that are with pebbles, not white sand, we have a lot of sea urchins. You can get stabbed very easily, so I would not recommend going with young kids there. Next up is Zadar and some towns around it, such as Nin and Petrčane. So there is a lot of sandy beaches in Nin, such as the Queen's Beach, and also in Zadar you have like this Morske orgulje, which is basically a music produced by a sea due to the fact that under the concrete wall is like many little canals from which waves are bouncing, and that creates a music. And also you have a fun park Biograd nearby, and you have like a nature park Vransko jezero, which is like a big deep blue lake, which is very cool to see and take a lunch there or a walk. Next up on my list is island called Mali Lošinj. So you have a very clean sea and very natural surroundings, and you have very low knee-length beaches. Also you have like a center that teaches you a lot about dolphins, which is very fun. And basically a lot of islands that are bigger here in Croatia are worth visiting with kids. Would not recommend those small islands such as Sušak and similar due to the fact that those islands don't have a lot of things to offer for small kids, so better to stick with bigger islands such as Lošinj, also Krka and Brač, islands like that. Next up is Šibenik and especially Solaris beach resort. So you have like a water park inside of the resort, which is very fun for adults and kids. Also you have National Park Krka nearby. So National Park Krka are like many waterfalls in which in the summer you can also swim in. And you have this theme park in Šibenik, which is called Ethnoland, which is fun to visit. Next up is island Brač, especially beaches Bol. So the beach in the Bol, town Bol, is called Zlatni Rat, which is very suitable for kids and it's very like picturesque. Also you have a museum in the town Škrip, which is telling about history and tradition of the island. So maybe for those a bit older kids would be cool to see some of this stuff. And also you have a lot of boat trips and many family activities organized in the island. Next up is Rovinj and Poreč. So here you have Dino Park Funtana, which is very fun for those who like dinosaurs. Also you have very romantic atmosphere of the old town in which are cars prohibited, so you can walk freely with your kids. And you have a lot of family beaches, promenades in which you can relax and take a walk with your children. And the last but not the least is Makarska, in which we can include Baška Voda, Tučapi and Podgora. So they all have sandy and pebbly beaches with a very mild entrance in the sea, suitable for children, as well as you have Park Biokovo nearby. And if you're a bit aventuristic spirit and you want to take a skywalk, so that would be also cool to try. Also you have a boat trip in the islands nearby, and you can actually explore which of these islands can be potentially suitable for you and your family. So all of these destinations that I combined have a very good combinations of beaches, children activities and some fun trips in nearby. So that is a bit broader spectrum of the places to visit in Croatia if you're going to come this summer. If you want me to give you some tips on more specific part of the Croatia, so more like a southern part of Croatia or northern part of Croatia, please let me know in the comments and I will try to make a video about that. So please tell me in the comments also which ones of those listed do you like the most, and do you have some, as I mentioned, specific region in mind in which we can cover more in details in our next video. So hopefully you got something out of this video and it will serve you in your next trip to Croatia. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until my next one. Bye.